Good morning, students. This is 10th Standard Biology video class. Video 1. In this video, we are going to see the unit 18, that is genetics. Dear students, DNA is the genetic material which is present in our body, which contains a genetic material or hereditary material is known as gene, which are transferring the parental character from one generation to another generation. What is gene? Where it is located? How they are transferring the parental character from one generation to another generation. So these are all the different topics. We are going to see the lesson, that is genetics. Simply we can able to say that one, study of structural and functional activities of a gene is known as genetics. So dear students, in this lesson we are going to see different types of hybridization process, structure of chromosomes and their functions, gene and their functional activities. Dear students, like begets like is a universal phenomenon. That means all the living organism producing their own kind or offsprings or next generation. See the next generation, color of eye, color of hair, shape of nose, type of earlobe, everything which are inherited, that means transfer from parental to the next generation or offsprings. How these characters are inherited from father and mother to the next generation. Not only that, some of the grandparental character is also inherited from the next generation. That means granddaughter and grandson, which are having the characteristic features of grandfather and grandmother. How these inherited characters are transmitted from one generation to another generation. So this is taken place with the help of the substance which is present in our body is known as gene, which are responsible for physical outlook and biological function. Dear students, in this paragraph, one important 2-mark question is there. What is genetic or define genetics? Genetics is the branch of the biology that deals with the genes, genetic variability present in the genes, and heredity of living organism is called genetics. That is the answer for what is genetics or define genetics. It is a branch of biology that deals with the study of genes, variation in genes, and heredity nature of the living organism. That branch of biology is known as genetics. Next, we are going to see the another term, heredity. So heredity means transmission of parental character from one generation to the another generation. The next generation, which are showing the variability or differences by the individuals of the same species and also by the offspring means next generation of the same parent. That means the genetic character which are transmitted from one generation to another generation, which are showing the parental character, there is same character along with some kinds of variable character is also appeared in the next generation. This variability occur within the same species of an organism or next generation offsprings of the same parent. How this characteristic variable is taken place? It is taken place with the help of the chromosomes which is present in our body. These chromosomes is made up of with two type of nucleic acid. One is the deoxyribonucleic acid, another one is the ribonucleic acid. This deoxyribonucleic acid or DNA is composed of the genetic material is known as gene. So this gene only which are transmitted from one generation to next generation and carrying the variable character as well as the parental character to the next generation. So these are all the introductory part of gene and heredity. Study of genes and hereditable character, gene interaction is known as genetics. Next, we are going to see father of genetics. It's an important 1 mark question. A scientist named Gregor Johann Mendel is known as father of genetics. Her period is 1822 to 1884. He was an Austrian monk, that means Swamiyar, who has discovered the basic principles of heredity through his several experiments. So Gregor Johann Mendel's several experiments only is the basic foundation for modern genetics. He was born in the year 1822 in a farmer's family in the place of Silesian of Czechoslovakia. Dear students, he has finished his high school at the age of 18. He entered into the Augustinian monastery at Brunn as a priest. That means in this Augustinian monastery means it's a church at Brunn and he has joined as a priest, that means father. From that, he went to University of Vienna. In that university, he studied physics, mathematics and natural science. Then again he returned into the monastery in the year 1854 and he continued as a priest and teach in the high school. In the leisure time, he has done several experiments on the garden pea plant, in Tamil known as Patanichadi. He conducted several experiments in the monastery for about 9 years from 1856 to 1865. Is the important 1 mark question. He has done several experiments, nearly 10,000 pea plants of 34 different varieties. And also he noticed that these 34 different varieties of pea plant which are showing the different character from one another. Then finally, Mendel has chosen 7 contrasting pairs in the pea plant. These contrasting characters of pea plants are given in the table. Dear students, this is the contrasting characters of pea plant observed by Mendel. Is the important 4 mark question. First one, characters studied. That is also divided into dominant character and recessive character. First one, stem length, that is long and short. It is otherwise known as tall and dwarf plant. Dwarf means short plant, long means tall plant. Okay. Then flower position, where the flower is arising, that is known as flower position. The flower which are arising from the axil region means there is axillary position, is the dominant character. At the tip they are producing means that is terminal, is the recessive character. Next one, color of the flower. If it is blue color, is the dominant. Colorless, that is white color, is the recessive. Then the pod shape. Pod means is otherwise known as fruit, unripened fruits. Padukadhan solrom illaya. That means all the seeds are arranged in a single flattened structure, is known as pod. Pod shape is inflate. Inflated means it's look like smooth surface. Another one, constricted means they are showing wavy nature. That is constricted. Then color of the pod, green color is the dominant, yellow color is the recessive. Then the seed shape, it is round, dominant. Wrinkle, that is recessive. Seed color, yellow is the dominant and the green color is the recessive. So these are all the 7 contrasting character of pea plant observed by Gregor Johann Mendel for several experiments. How many years he has done the experiment? 9 years. He has done the several experiments. Finally, he has concluded the 7 contrasting characters of pea plant from 34 different varieties of pea plant. Next, we are going to see reason for Mendel's success. Why Mendel has chosen for pea plant? Several plant is there. Why Mendel has chosen pea plant? Because this pea plant only which are showing the several contrasting character, that means 7 contrasting character, and also these plant which are showing more advantages for experimental work. The first reason is these plants are self-pollinating plant. What is the self-pollination? Transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of a same flower is known as self-pollinating. And also, it will be very easy to cultivate. That means raise pure breeding plant. Pure breeding plant means we can able to done several experiments, one generation after another generation. Finally, we are producing the one of the individual with a desirable character. That means separate character. That type of breeding is known as pure breeding varieties. Then, it has a short lifespan. That means it is an annual plant. Annual means within the 1 year, the plant which are completing their life cycle. That is, first 6 months it produces the leaf, stem and root. Next 6 months it produces the flowers, fruits and seeds. At the end of the year, the plant will destroy or perish. That type of plants are known as annual plants. So the lifespan is very short. So it will be very easy for follow the several generation. Then it can easy to cross-pollinate also. That means cross-pollination is also taken place in this plant. Then it has the different contrasting characters. And also the flowers are bisexual. Bisexual means what is that one? Both the sex organs are present in the same flower. that means androecium and gynoecium, which is present in the same flower, means those flower is known as bisexual. So for these characteristic features only, Mendel has chosen this pea plant for his experiment, so that his experiment shows a great success in his period. Dear students, next we are going to see the different types of hybridization process. One is the monohybrid cross, another one is the dihybrid cross of Mendel. First one, monohybrid cross. For this hybridization process, he has taken only one character. That means one gene which is responsible for the characteristic feature, which is transferred from one generation to another generation. That is known as inheritance of one gene or monohybrid cross. Dear students, what is monohybrid cross? This is important 2-mark question. Cross has taken place between inheritance of only one pair of contrasting character. That means pair of character, 2 character is there, but both the characters are which are opposite one, that is different one. That is said to be contrasting characters are called monohybrid crosses. Crosses involving inheritance of only one pair of contrasting characters are called monohybrid crosses. Example, it is a cross between 2 forms of single trait. Trait means character. 2 forms of single trait, that is cross between tall plant and a dwarf plant. What is the character of this Mendel's one? Height of a stem, isn't it? Long and short stem, we have seen. I already told you that is long is known as tall and the short one is known as dwarf plant. So tall and dwarf are the opposite characters. A different trait is taken for hybridization process. So tall and dwarf are the 2 different characters, but it is commonly only one character. What is the one character? Height of the stem. Okay, that's why they are given only one pair of contrasting character. That hybridization is known as monohybrid crosses. So Mendel's explanation of monohybrid cross. First, he has taken parental generation. So for parental generation, he has chosen pure breeding of tall plant and pure breeding of dwarf plant. That is the parental generation. Second one, F1 generation. So these pure breeding tall, pure breeding dwarf are crossed together. They are giving the gametes in the F1 generation. In the F1 generation, all showing the tall plant only. Dear students, the tall plant as a gene is known as T, which are occur in pairs, that is capital TT, denoted as a dominant character, tall plant. Another one, dwarf plant, which containing the small t, occur in pairs, that is TT, that is the recessive plant. From both the parent, one of the gene is entered into the next generation, that is one T, capital T and small t. Even though the recessive gene which is present in the F1 generation, but the dominant gene, that is capital T, which suppress the activities of small t. So the dominant gene only expressing in the F1 generation, so it is known as tall plant. So dear students, the F1 generation all look like tall plant only, but the F1 generations are selfing. That means the tall plant is crossed with another tall plant of F1 generation. Capital T, small t into, that means cross between capital T into small t. So they are producing the F2 generation gametes. They are producing both the parental character, tall plant as well as the dwarf plant. But the ratio may be vary. That is 3 tall plant and 1 dwarf plant. So the ratio is 3:1 is the ratio of monohybrid cross. One more question. What is the ratio of monohybrid cross? 3:1. At the same time, the actual number of tall plant and the dwarf plants are appeared in the monohybrid crosses are 787 tall and 277 dwarf plant. So the ratio of the monohybrid cross is 3:1. The external expression of the particular trait is known as phenotype. Dear students, kindly mark the 2 lines. What is phenotype? Is the important book back question. 2 mark question. External appearance. That means in the outer appearance, whether it is tall or short plant, that is said to be the outer appearance. Okay, so that external expression of a particular character or a trait is known as phenotype. So the F2 generation, which one we are getting? Tall plant and dwarf plant. That is the external appearance. Is a long plant, is the short plants. If you are going to see the plant with our eyes, we can able to analyze which one is tall, which one is the dwarf. That expression is known as external appearance, is known as phenotype. So the phenotypic ratio of the monohybrid cross is 3:1. At the same time, the F2 generation which are showing 3 different types of gametes are appeared. One is the tall homozygous. That is totally, they are producing the one of the parental, that is dominant parental plant, that is capital TT1. Then tall heterozygous, that means capital T with a small t. That means both the genes are present here, but which one is the dominant? The tall character is the dominant. So that capital T with small t is the 2 in number. Then another one is totally small tt, is the another parent. It resembles the another recessive parent, that is 1. So this is the genetic appearance of the pea plant. That ratio is known as genotypic ratio, 1:2:1. So phenotypic ratio of monohybrid cross is 3:1. That is the external appearance. But the genetical appearance of the plant is 1:2:1. That is known as genotype. Is another important 2 mark question. A genotype is the genetic expression of an organism. So dear students, this is the monohybrid cross of Grigor and Mendel. The ratio is 3:1. Up to this, I conclude my video. Remaining, we will see in the next video class. God bless you. All the best, children.